everybody, and welcome back to Stars Align Universe. So today's video is going to be a simple tarot reading for the birth chart placement of Mars. So it will be an Aries to Pisces Mars reading, all signs, of course. So if that is great for you, perfect. Mars placement is all about kind of like your anger, how you can handle your anger. Are you angry, bro? And it also has a kind of feature in your love readings, actually. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but the way you react to situations in Mars has effect in your love readings. So yeah, Mercury, Mars, and your moon sign actually play an important part in your love readings. So anyways, I'm just trying to get these lit here, and let's see what we got for you. All right, Aries to Pisces. This is a all signs Aries to Pisces 1 card quick reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And this would be your placement in Mars. Okay. It may resonate to you if it's other placements as well, like your sun or moon or rising, or maybe Venus if you're looking for it at love. But overall, it is meant for the Mars. We're taking in the Mars energy. Cleanse the cards, the energy, the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, the space. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, I ask you to join me in today's reading for the Mars placements, Aries to Pisces. What do they need to know? Aries to Pisces, all signs, please. Starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. 1 card each, please. Starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. 1 card, please, for Mars. Starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. Starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. Starting with Aries, ending with Pisces for the Mars placement. Are they mad, bro? What are they mad about? What needs to be known? What needs to be spoken? Please, Aries to Pisces. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, there we go. Let's start with Aries. Aries, you have the Page of Wands. That means that you are being a little bit independent. You are in your Aries energy because the wands are showing up here. However, so I see you a little bit independence. I don't really see you angry. I just see you enjoying life and being independent and fancy free and fantastic. So Taurus, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So you have Pentacles too, which is interesting. That is the symbol of earth signs. So I do see some of you struggling a little bit with your anger. Some of you are having a little bit of a stability structure, maybe elsewhere in your life, but it is affecting your emotions, and you may be a little bit blowing up on people, if you get what I mean. And you may need to get yourself a little bit in check, okay? Gemini, you have the Lovers in reverse. That is your own card. So Geminis, you may feel like somebody isn't hearing you in your love language, or somebody isn't understanding you, or there's a misunderstanding. Okay. You may not be standing in your power with your Mars energy currently. Okay. Cancer, you have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So crazy part is cups also represent water. So you are very in your element, but you're out of balance. You're lacking kind of emotions and community with other people. You may feel like the community around you is causing some kind of conflict, whether it's with your emotions, your anger, whatever it is. There is an outside force causing a little bit of issues with you. Then we have the moon, and that is for our Leo friends, right? That's wrong. Sorry. That was wrong. That was wrong. My bad. That was wrong. Okay. Our Leo friends have the Emperor, which is also a fire element. Okay. So Leo standing in their power. Some of them may have a Aries sun sign or something. So I could see them being very much on their, more so their personality affects their anger. So if you are an Aries with a Leo, you may find yourself a little bit needing to be cautious at the moment with how you speak yourself. And then we have Virgo, which is the King of Pentacles, which is also Earth sign energy. I just find this so hilarious. Virgos, you are stable. That's all I really see. Most of you are very stable in what's going on with life. You're good. Okay. Then we have the Libras, which is the Six of Wands. Libras, you're kind of just standing on your own. You're not really angry. You're just kind of like in the spotlight with yourself. Like you're aware of your own issues. So you like are keeping yourself in check, if you get what I'm saying. Scorpio, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is saying that there's something that you may need to work on to stable yourself for your emotions. For some reason, they showed me a pill bottle, shaky, shaky, shaky. That's not going to resonate to everybody, but that might to somebody. Sagittarius, you have the moon. So I do see for you, Sagittarius, a little bit of introspection kind of going on. Just you may have gotten to an argument with somebody and you may be checking yourself to see before you wreck yourself. Okay. Capricorn, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you also have earth sign energy. You are a little bit out of balance right now. Something is making you feel a little bit unstable. Okay. It might be making you a little upset, maybe not so angry, but it might be something that you see in yourself or something that has happened, your fault kind of situation. And I see you a little bit frustrated at self. And that is something clearly that is showing right here. Next, we have Aquarius. You have the Six of Cups in reverse. So you have kind of some of you were like fuming over something in your like Mars energy here. Some of you are fuming, you're mad, you're angry. You can't think about the good times. You were like out for a battle and war. But it's just a reminder to watch yourself, okay? Then finally we have Pisces. Pisces, you have the lovely water sign energy. I see many of you kind of at peace. Pisces and Mars is actually a funny one because it's kind of like they just go with the flow and they kind of just deal with it. There is a duality to them, but it is a like you really got to take a lot to piss a Pisces Mars placement off, okay? So this also is showing duality, but I feel like you've got your duality in check. That's what they're kind of showing me. I just saw a check mark, so that's a verification. Okay. And then next, let's just do a quick one card each. Fire, earth, air, water for the, each element. Fire, earth, air, water, please, for the Mars placements. Fire, earth, air, water for the Mars placements, please. Fire, earth, air, water, spirit guide, guardian angels, ancestors. Fire, earth, air, water. All right. So fire signs, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is saying that some of you are needing to talk to somebody and or communicate with somebody on how you feel about situations and emotions. You're very passionate, but you may feel like you need to lean on somebody a little bit at this time. Okay. Earth signs, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Your Mars placement is also saying that there's a little bit of lack of love. Some of you aren't really showing love, and you may be showing a different side more so now at the moment. So that is something for you. Air signs, you have the Magician. This can be air sign energy as well as a little bit of earth sign energy. More so, I believe, like Virgo is kind of how I see it, but it is air sign energy, the Magician. So I do see many of you kind of just like working your magic, going with the flow, doing with what you need to do. And some of you are like manifesting in the Mars energy, which will be really beneficial for you. I also heard if you have Aries in your like other placements, Sun, Moon, Mercury. I mean, well, I guess you wouldn't have Mars. I mean, you'd have to have an air sign with Aries Mars, but they are showing that. Okay, so and rising, there is something about manifesting your dreams in that placement and really honing into that. However, if you are an air sign, it also saying like you can manifest whatever you want. There's something about if you have an air sign placement in Mars, to go check that in your birth chart. There is a message for you, which is really weird how I'm getting that, but it is something about getting your dreams to be reality. Okay, some of you may have negative things you need to look at to fix. Some of you may have positive attributes that you need to like expand, grow, transform with. Okay, and then I mean, not everybody's birth chart is correct, but it is a little bit of guidance. Okay, finally we have the water signs. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so I do see a lot of like slow moving energy. Also kind of just taking your time with stuff, trying to really see things thoroughly. They're showing me contracts, so like really looking at contracts over, making sure that everything's crossed and eyed and whatever, and really just like not rushing anything, so you don't get frustrated or upset, and you're just taking the time to really see what it is that you're looking out for. Okay, finally we have our lovely, wonderful, what are they called? Collective energy. I want the collective energy: fire, earth, air, water, all signs. One card, please, for the Mars placement for everybody. Let's get a message. Woo! That's a thrower. I don't know if we're going to take that. We normally, you know what? Let's take it. I normally don't, but I'm being shown that this is an important one. Death and rebirth. Scorpionic energy, which also has to do with the planet of Mars. So I'm going to take it because this is showing you that there is death and rebirth, and what doesn't work for us, we will have to learn and move forward. So if you're angry or upset, find out why you're angry or upset. And if you blew up on somebody, kind of find out how you can fix that, or find ways to deal with anger management is another thing I'm seeing. And it's kind of like a friendly reminder to everybody. Okay, I'm not calling like Scorpio out personally. I'm literally calling everybody out. And that's all I really have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you could please consider liking this video, if you can hype it, if you know what the hype button is, if you have the app, it's like somewhere, I don't know, there's like a sliding thing. It depends on like what your upgrade is on your phone too. But if you could hype it, I would appreciate it. Also, let me know if this resonated with you, and let me know what other videos you want to see. I appreciate your time as always, and have a good one. Thank you so much, and goodbye.